Hello, my name is Joni Odum, and I'm president and CEO of Firstline. And we have a pretty unique story. We're a hair care accessory products company. And my late father was really a pioneer in the beauty space. He saw an unmet need in the market where the textured consumer did not have the tools they needed. And he filled it. And then he saw a unique opportunity to put me in a unique space where I would lead the innovation efforts for our company so that the consumer would have the basics, but then they would have a few things they didn't know they needed. And so I had the opportunity, when stepping into this role of leading Firstline, to really zoom out and look at the business from a different viewpoint, to really see what the business needed to get to that next stage of growth. And in doing that, I recognized from that lens that, number one, I needed to assemble a leadership team. Number two, I needed to really build a management structure for the company. And lastly, I needed to implement an operating system. And what I didn't realize during this time was that all of those things needed to happen prior to implementing this new operating system. And so after doing that, after doing the hiring, getting the right people in the building, I discovered that the operating system would really be the rules we would live by. And so in scouting different implementers, we found Chris McCarty, who has really, really changed our lives at the company, both professionally and personally. He's really taught us so many principles, but most of all, it's really about making sure that we understand our vision, we understand what our uniques are, that we are amplifying those, and that we are attracting people in the building that are aligned with our core values. Like, those are such core things to, the idea that I need to build this management structure. I've assembled the leadership team, but now I'm building a management structure. I need to get the right people in the right seats. And he's really taught us that not just bodies and seats, but the right people, the right bodies that are really aligned to being results driven and collaborative, and all these things that are important to us. They should be a part of, like, a fabric of who they are. And so that allowed me to see that once I have the right people and really building this world-class culture, I'll be able to let go of more things and be able to have the trust in people because they're the right people. And so he constantly reminds us of that, that it starts there. And then he's a constant reminder in all of our quarterlies and year-end meetings that we need to go back to making sure that people understand how they are adhering to our core values, how they're adhering to how we're looking at the people analyzer and saying, do they get it? Do they want it? Do they have the capacity? We have to ask ourselves these things. Just the simplicity of all these things that he teaches us has helped us in so many ways. More than all, it's helped us to really focus on keeping our team accountable, but helping and owning the idea that first they need to know which direction they're going in. When he talks about clarity, making sure that, do they know? Do they, have you spelled this out? Do they know what the company, rocks are first, so that they can then develop what their rocks are, what their core objectives are, so that they're contributing to these company rocks every quarter. And so it's all of these exercises that he takes us through that helps us recognize that, wow, all of this stuff is going to change the direction of the company because everyone's facing the same direction. We're all going this way and up. And I think that just some of those principles that he's talked to us about, and there's so many more, really has changed our business and changed our mindset about how we get there, and really has helped us to focus on in our meetings that we have these touch points weekly. It allows us to then focus on the real meaty stuff, the stuff that's going to really, really change the course and change our business, rather than these basic little things that we probably have spent a lot of time talking about prior years. So I could not be happier with the partnership that we have with Chris, and he's done so much for us. We're so appreciative, and we love him. That's all I can say. It's the truth.